Good evening, Twitch. How you doing? It's Friday night, and guess what? We actually have some energy. We actually have a very fun thing. Very fun event here, and I actually really like that Nintendo has always kept these events going on. It's time for the Splatfest. Time to play a little bit of Splatoon 2, and it's actually probably one of my more favorite. You're gonna give me a reason to play Splatoon. This is no better reason. It's Pancakes versus Waffles. And I, for one, am ready to join the Pancake Legion. It is the only legion that you should join. Whoever said pancakes are better than waffles are better than pancakes is an absolute fool. And so there is only one swift retribution that is left to us. Let us end the Waffle Menace. Oh, I wonder what the shifty station is gonna be this time, actually. I'm surprised they're not, like, using their themed colors. That's not fresh at all. How dare you? Let's actually see what we have here. That's also really good artwork, but no, that's not fresh either. Look at, I'm surrounded by a bunch of traders. There's gotta be something here. There we go. See, bunnies get the pancakes. It's Team Pancake. What's this? Did someone say pancakes? I love you, a waffle. How dare you, sir? How dare you? Okay, that's actually really good artwork there. This is actually probably one of the best things about the Splatfest is the fan art. I still have never figured out how to actually make that. Aw, they turned Kirby into a pancake. Well, now we know he's adorable. Team Waffle. Making bacon pancakes. I don't know how to feel about bacon pancakes, though. You know I'm gonna be that guy. Speaking of which, we should actually check our equipment before we get started here. How are you guys doing tonight? Let's see. I've got new shoes. We're still leveling up our headgear. Lots of headgear to actually use. No, okay, we do have some headgear to actually level up. Actually, quite a bit of headgear to level up. Actually, speaking of clothes, I might as well actually check that out while I can. Hopefully you guys have yourselves a good week so far, and hope you have some awesome plans for the weekend. I'm pretty much going to be spending my weekend trying to keep myself busy studying. Actually, you know what? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's see. I'm actually picky with my glasses, what can I say? Octo glasses. Last ditch effort, huh? The weapons. Soccer shoes. Ooh, forge boots. Or forge boots. Moist gilly boots. Ugh. Object shredder, main power up. Wait, there's a main power up? Oops, wrong button. Oh, increases... Okay, accuracy while jumping. That's it. It's worth it. I do honestly should just buy all the clothes. There's no point of me not buying them. But I'm kind of one of those terrible people. It's like, okay, it has to have 3 slots in it. Damn right. But fast, let's go with normal. So I think if you want to level up as quickly and you don't have a lot of time to play the game like I do, I would probably recommend just stick with normal. Pros don't get any bonuses for some strange reason. Oh no. It's a roller team. You don't need a roller to make good pancakes. The batter just spreads on its own. Tell you that about a waffle iron. People screw up, they add too much batter or not enough, and you got yourself a terrible waffle. There are very easy ways to ruin a good waffle. Pancakes, I'd like to see someone actually try. I got this lovely pancake mix. Oh, oops. Oh, go get splatted. Not a good start, honestly. These are really aggressive roller player. Oh no! I was not watching where I was going, apparently. Ooh. Really? Really? All the missiles in my direction? Come now. What have I done to deserve that? Gotta remember how to actually play this game. It's been a while. Oh dear. Wait, is that? Yeah, you can splat that. Well, I wouldn't splat it. Splat all the things. I've done nothing but die this game. I just want to make that perfectly clear. Clearly, I am an asset to the team. By asset. I mean, absolute failure. But there's at least one great thing about Splatoon. It's not about the kills. It's never about the kills. Hey, how's it going, Wayward? How are you doing tonight, man? 1 kill. Well, at least I did use my special the most. Apparently, got the highest amount of spot points. Oh, no, we're done using the glasses. Change gear. Just got over a bout of flu. Oof. God, that's rough, man. Really? We have... Well, let's go with the cake. It's time for cake. You can't have pancakes without a cake. This doesn't make sense. Well, I'm glad you feel better, man. I'm glad you feel better. Seriously, who would side with Team Waffle? It was your birthday on the 1st. Dude, happy birthday, man. Hopefully you did something fun. Hopefully you got something for yourself. If you didn't, I'd be very sad and disappointed for you. You know what you should do? You should make yourself some pancakes. That'll make you feel better. Never been disappointed by times I've made pancakes. Ooh, is this the... Yeah, this is the custom map. What the heck? Hang on a second. It's time to teach more people the lesson. I don't know what's on this map, but we'll find out together. Okay, this is cute. Oh! I see what we're doing now. Did you actually get yourself something though for your birthday? I'm actually asking. What the heck? Oh yeah, the Booyah Bomb. You guys are not splatting anywhere. I must be seeing the forest for the trees here. Can we splat this? No, we cannot. Yes, use me as your safety. You always want a good defender. That's what I am. Nice. Oh no! Ah, I'm not good at this right now. Get out of here! Get out of my house! This is Pancake House. Oh no. Well, that's unfortunate. You got a copy of Smash. You got Smash Ultimate. Very nice, man. There's a There's a Hyperdimension Neptunia anime? I did not know about that. Uh-oh. Look at all this. Look at all this stuff that has not been splatted. There we go. Get out of here. Take that. Oh, that's unfortunate. That was really unfortunate. You get a new HDMI splitter. I need to get a splitter. To capture your PlayStation, you can capture your PlayStation TV? Very nice, man. It ran for 3 seasons and covered MK2 and Victory. I don't know what that means, but hopefully it means it was entertaining. I'm glad you got Smash, man. And the HDMI splitter, too, for PlayStation TV. I wish I got a PlayStation TV. I really do. Probably one of my regrets. Like, it was at its lowest point ever that you could buy at retail, and I never jumped in on it. I never jumped on it. Just simply because I was actually extremely hard-pressed for money. So it's like, I couldn't justify spending the $100 for the PlayStation TV. And it's not even to say, like, the whole proprietary memory card and such. I actually do need to get some splitters of my own. Or not a splitter, the, actually, well, a splitter would work, but, what do you call it? Oh, no, actually, no, I think it would just simply be called a splitter. MK2 and Victory were original and second, third Neptunia games before the Rebirth series. Oh. Interesting. So we actually got a full story, well, 3 full story arcs in. We must splat them for the Emperor. For the Pancake Emperor. I swear, anytime I play Splatoon, I instantly think Warhammer. Just because of the guns. It's the guns. What? Wow, that's actually impressive. Alright, fine. You want to be that way? You can be that way. Get out of my house! Go. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna take all this. Ah, damn it. I totally screwed that up. Well, we made a pushback. That's the important part. Let me focus on this for a second. Darn it. Oh, we had a blaster, that's why. I think we're winning this. Not yet, at least. With, like, nothing. No. Actually, yeah, I want to make them waste their time doing that. Get them! Splat them! Splat them for everything they have. I think actually I turned that match around. I'm not gonna be able to do much else. I hope I turned that match around. I'd be surprised. Ooh, that's gonna be rough. Aha! We did it! For the Pancake Emperor! You also got a copy of Luigi's Mansion Remake. Man, you got a lot of games. I'm kind of envious, actually. You also add to that the PlayStation TV, you bought a digital copy of Fate Extra. Nice! You're gonna be busy for a while. Hopefully you have the time to actually sit down and play all those games. I think actually what game I'm gonna be playing this weekend. If I can, actually. Kinda torn. I have a lot of things, honestly, on my list. that I gotta take care of. Gotta fill out some applications again. Honestly, one game I do want to buy, but I also want to get the physical version of it, is Dragon Marked by Death. But I want to try it, and the silly part of it is that it's actually consumer friendly if I just buy the digital version of it. Because the digital version of it is only $15 for 2 characters. They did a 2-character split, so you buy one pack or the other. I'm not personally a fan of that, but no, what are you gonna do? Bunch of other games I want to play. I gotta figure out what games I want to, like... I need to make a pile, like, here's the games I'm streaming, here's the games I'm, going to play on my own time, if I can get any. Oh, whoops. That's good. Oh, do I just need to splat this more? Yes, I do. I shall splat them for everything they have. I shall take from them and show them the pancakey goodness. Oh. That's a bad idea. There you go. Aw, damn it. Didn't get all my tenta missiles. Are you clean? It's for the Pancake Emperor. You shall know it. Speaking of Pancake Emperors here. Look at all this unsplatted land. People aren't doing their job. All this... Look at all this unclaimed space. Supposed to prove to people your pancake batter. Better than waffle batter. People got aggressive. A little too aggressive. Oh, okay. Well, I guess it's a good thing. How do they only get 2? Oh, come on. How did that get there? How's it going, Newton? How are you doing tonight? Oh, we're having a bad time here. People spent all their time. That's what happens. We're actually gonna lose this one, probably. Unless a miracle happens here. Oh, I was doomed anyway. Nope, we lost. Nobody's paying attention to the objectives. Waffle song? What kind of waffles? There's no such thing as waffle song. There's not even a day of waffles. It's only Pancake Day. That's blasphemous. Blasphemous conversation here you're having, Newton. But what is that what is that waffle song, though? Do you like waffles? No. You can link the song if you want. I'm trying to remember what that gun is. I know it's supposed to be the mini, just a splatter shot junior. That's right, the hero replica, that's what it is. As a person who played way too much Splatoon. Anytime I feel down and out, Pancakes know how to cheer me up. Think of all the things you could put on Pancakes. Okay, I'm curious enough. And they instantly ask the question immediately after the pancakes. After Waffles, they immediately ask about pancakes. The song should be named Do You Like Pancakes? The same syllables. It just rolls off the tongue. Oh. I gotta remember that does not... Yeah, that's actually one of the weird parts. Like, out of all the guns in the game, it's like, oh, this is a P90. Enjoy. How big does that get? Oh, right. I always forget that you can't actually splat that. Who is here? Don't you splat? You ran out. Oh, I'm really bad at those things. Get out of here. Oh, wait, there's a bucket team. Oh, no. That would be the blow blobber. It is literally a bathtub that shoots bubbles. It's actually a stupidly good weapon. It's like, it's one of the new weapons they've actually added in Splatoon. And it's really good. It's basically, do you like the bucket? Well, here's one that just makes it even more amazing. There we go. Claim that. Claim this. Oh. You don't get to rain in your parade here. Oop, should not have popped those bubbles. Oh no. Oh, come on. I should hop to him. No, but the blow blobber is actually really good. I like the basic splatter shotgun. I've learned to like it a lot more. Just because it has enough range. I used to be huge on the, oh, what gun was that? It was a dually gun. And while it gave the longest range, it also took the most shots to actually kill someone. I kind of like this as, like, it's the perfect middle ground for me. To be honest, you're deciding whether to ask for my birthday was a toss-up between Smash and this. Smash Brothers. I think, honestly, you probably went with the better option with Smash Brothers. I like Splatoon. I really do. But it really just depends on how much you like third-person shooters. And that you're forced with a controller. And I think for the long run, even if you are playing... Well, like, honestly, this is actually the best thing about the Nintendo games so far. ARMS, Splatoon, Smash Brothers, each of those have a actually active player base still. And that's actually pretty amazing. Because Nintendo, it's not necessarily a Nintendo thing, it's actually an online gaming problem, is great, everyone's played this game. Now nobody speaks of it or plays it again. And it really sucks when that happens. Because there are actually some really, really good multiplayer games out there, but it's really hard to get people to actually really want to sit down and play with them and stuff. Like, Splatoon 2 is a good game in itself. The single player's alright. Like, you do it, like, you do that for the character. Like, it's character. It's all character. And that's what makes it actually good, is because this game oozes character. I don't even know if that's actually meant to be a pun or not. Let's not worry about that, though. Oh, come on. Doing really bad tonight. I have some missiles. What? What are people doing here? What? Oh, HC nozzle. If you're really good with the nozzle nose like that, you can be stupidly powerful. Really? Alright. Nobody wants a splat. Their turf. Fine. I'll do it. Oh. Hi, how's it going? Ah, darn it. Really did a terrible job splatting our turf here. I just want to make that perfectly clear. And that guy's a dead eye with those. That's it, the custom dually squelchers. That's what it was. Well, at least I got someone else. Everyone's dead except for this guy. That's hilarious. We do actually need to desperately take this land. Ah, if we can take it. Yes! We took it. Oh, you mean Monster Hunter... Wait, Monster Hunter Cross Witcher 3? Oh, Monster Hunter World, okay. You know, that's actually a weird... That's a weird circumstance, and I still think there are actually active players in Monster Hunter World for the PlayStation 4. I think there are people who jump to the PC because that's where they think where their player base is, or where their friends are. And for the Western side of things, I kind of understand that. It's not even like, that's not even one of those things like, oh, it's about graphics or anything like that. I mean, even the Switch actually got a translated version of Monster Hunter Generations. I think that's what it's called. And there, to my knowledge, is actually an active player base on that, too. I think the difference is Monster Hunter World is apparently not made by the, I guess, the original devs of Monster Hunter, while Generations was. But Generations is a much older game in terms of release date. I'll get, like, technically, like, the newest content you'll get is actually from, oh, darn it, I screwed that up. I see what you're doing, and I don't like it. Not liking that either. What the? Get out of my house, you... I swear, I thought I saw my life flash before my eyes. I've led a terrible life. See, look at that passive regeneration. Inklings in Smash Brothers should have passive ink regeneration. It's just something that should happen, folks. Some delayed. Oh, if he's jumping to me, I don't know where our team is then. Oh no! Thank you for revenge. Actually no, jumping to him is actually the smart thing to do. Oh, maybe it wasn't. Well, at least I got one. I need to get our area. All this area that's not covered in ink. Horrible. Oh, dear lord! I couldn't pull it off twice. Ooh, I think we're losing now, actually. Oh, that's not good. Chugga's new LP got you free playing Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. Is that his new LP? I'll be honest, like, there's very few things I've actually watched Chugga Conroy create in terms of his content, but when he does, I know he knocks it out of the park in terms of... Like, he's able to do, oddly enough, exactly the kind of informational stuff I would actually like to create. He goes extremely in-depth. And I know that takes a lot of time to be able to actually create that type of content. A lot of research, a lot of resource gathering. And I'd honestly be curious how the hell he does it. Like, if it's just a simple time investment thing, or if it's a... Or if it's like a, what do you call it? Or if he has just like a group of people he's able to work with. It's like the completionist... His MO makes sense, and a lot of the ways he's able to actually create a lot of his content is he will look up every single strategy guide, and it makes sense. I mean, with the exception of few things, like a new release game that he has to complete. Obviously, there's not going to be many strategy guides on there. But there will still be a very active player base who will crowdsource a lot of stuff. So, like, creating a completionist review is technically a lot easier. You know, aside from the actual... I almost threw myself off the edge again. That's a weakness of mine on this map. Come on. I'm also really... What the heck? I don't know what happened, but okay. What? No! Booyah. Ouch. Well, might as well get my missiles back. Oh, look at all this blue. It's horrible. It's just as bad as waffle batter. What? Aw, oh, come on. I was gonna jump over it. This is a risk. Ah, darn it. This guy's good. He's actually a good shot. Oh, that's not good. Darn it. I am having trouble telling who's gonna win this. Come on. We lost. That's what happened. We lost. I think we lost. No, we actually won, barely. Oh, we won. That Spirit Tracks map in Smash is really brutal. I did terrible that match. Say Booyah saved us all. That is what happened. You think Monster Hunter Cross Switch was the best DLC so far? See, I still have yet to get play a Monster Hunter game. The only true, and I put that in quotations, Monster Hunter game I've come close to is actually Dauntless, which is actually kind of a weird dynamic. Because Dauntless is a free-to-play Monster Hunter game, and the advantage it actually has over the actual Monster Hunter franchise is because it's free-to-play, and Phoenix Labs, the developers, are constantly creating new content for it. And I gotta admit, if they can actually generate that same level of player base from, like, that you can get from, like, League of Legends stuff, I could see that game going places. I still personally would like to try a Monster Hunter game proper, but I don't know, it's like, how you should experience it. It's like, should you experience it solo? Should you experience it with another person? Should you play it, play it by yourself? You know, I actually don't know what the best way to actually go about it. Get that up. Ah, darn it. Monster... Hang on a second. I'll have to read that in a second. There's a good reason why. We're losing. Losing pretty badly, actually. What? Oh, you jerk. That was a mini... Oh, it was a mini Splatling. That'll explain it. Oh, no wonder why they're freaking able to kill us all. What the heck happened there? Oh, they're all there. Okay. now I see what's going on. Ah, darn it. Have to take out that, Excuse me, I need to go do something. Yeah, you better protect that. This might be a bust. There we go. How? They have all of their beacons over there. They're literally just jumping across to... Oh, they have a sniper. No wonder why. Darn it, I had no health. I should not have gotten there. Yeah, we completely got destroyed. Person's even moved their beacons up. Yeah, we got absolutely destroyed. That's what happens when you actually... See, here's one thing that's kind of sucks about using a gamepad about this game. So, this game actually uses a sensor system, you know, so it's motion sensor, if you actually want to aim. It's completely optional. But, there's actually an advantage to using it that you don't get with the controller, and I don't know why why they don't have it if you're, like, actually aiming with the right analog stick. So when you super jump to your allies, you're always able to super jump to your allies. But there's an item in this game, you can drop down a beacon, and you can super jump to that beacon. And strategically, it's actually probably one of the better items in this game to actually use. Because you lay down multiple beacons and you jump to them. But here's the downside. If you're an ally of someone and you're not using the motion sensor, you cannot super jump to that beacon. I don't know why. Like, still to this day, I have yet to find the button combination for it, because up, down, left, right is your allies, and then down is home base. But the only other way I know to select the beacons is to use the motion sensor. And you have to activate it, which means you're aiming with the motion sensor, which is what I'm terrible with. The lady crew. So there you go, there's my little rant on Splatoon 2. Like, one of the things that just doesn't make sense to me. So I don't know why. Like, they don't have that in this, but it's one of those weird things. There you go. And I shall meet you over there shortly. Hopefully I splatted you. And no. Oh no. Our route to victory is over here. That, you were not kidding about having a paragraph ready. Or making a paragraph, I should say. Let's be honest, I have not been able to pay attention. Hello. Have some missiles. Yep, had a feeling that would actually do it. Oh, hello. Oh my god! What happened there? Ooh. I notice we have a very much a blind spot. Ah, shoot. I had no ammo. I'll read that once we finish the match here, Wayward. Well, that technically actually lets me fix this. I think they pulled it out at the last second. We got pushed hard. Yeah, we got absolutely destroyed. Yeah, they push hard. That was ridiculous. Let's see. Okay, so it's kind of like, back... I'm gonna harken back to the days of Phantasy Star Online, episodes 1 and 2. You had an offline mode, and you can play that, but you can always bring your characters onto online mode. Where you can pretty much interact and play with anyone, but in, I believe, I think it was, what was it in the universe for that? No, I think it actually was. So I think in online mode, you actually had no restrictions on, like, what type of, where you could play, or what difficulty you could play at. While offline, you had to earn it. It's like, okay, you want to play, you want to play hard mode, you gotta beat normal mode. You want to play very hard mode, you gotta play, you gotta beat the hard mode. You want to play on the highest difficulty, you gotta beat it on, very hard. Besides, Phantasy Star Online, episodes 1 and 2. Really good game. If you like a fun little... I guess it's called a little now, but during the time, I was like... It was your 3D Diablo. It was your 3D Diablo. It was a lot of fun. And I don't regret how much time I put into that game. I even actually got to play the online mode. Alright. What the? Oh, he had a splat shot pro. That explains it. If you can be really good at a splat shot pro, that's I fear you. Wow, double booyah bombs. That's actually scary. What happened there? I shall just continue to take your land. Thank you. Oh. Got it! And you got me. I think I've heard at least if I was able to have the time to jump into another game. Like, the one thing I really lament, actually, of this day and age, and it's more of a part of growing up, is just how much time, you don't really get to enjoy your hobbies as much as you used to. Like, even compared to older generations. Like, I talk to a lot of people from older generations, and it's like, yeah, I have all this time, I've had all this time, and you kids in this day and age, in this working world, you have no time. If you're not working, you're usually stuck at work. Which is really sad, actually. Wow, that was actually impressive. Hey, how's it going, Selenium? I don't blame you. Like, Splatoon, really? Splatoon is definitely a hard game to get into. Oh dear. Yeah, no, we're just gonna ignore that. We're just gonna head this direction. Everything I can do. Splatoon games are actually, at least from a single solo player, it's actually hard to get into. Now they beat us outright. See, I think Generations and World are so completely different. How's it going, Tanuki Spirit? How's it going, Selenium? So yeah, so honestly, Splatoon 2 is... I have fun with it. Like, I actually like that they have the events like the Splatfest or ARMS, what do they call the ARMS battles? It's been so long since I've actually played ARMS. Actually, the primary reason I actually stopped playing ARMS, my right Joy-Con is broken. Not like physically broken. It's the well, okay, it's actually is physically broken. It's the right analog stick for on the right Joy-Con. I kind of played with it a little too hard with ARMS, and so now it has a natural inclination to always be shifting downward. It seems fun whenever you watch people, you just can't get into it. It's a, well, I don't know, do you enjoy third-person shooters? I think that's the other, I think that's honestly the question. And I think the other, and plus also the other dynamic is that you don't actually need to get the highest, you don't need to go for kills. And that's a huge difference for a lot of players who are used to third-person shooter games. You know, what is it? You know, one game I really wish actually got like its own standalone game is actually Warhammer 40k Space Marine. That multiplayer in that game was stupidly good. Like, that was insanely fun. Like, I can't recommend it more. Like, if you're honestly looking for a, like, it's, you know, obviously nobody really plays it anymore. It has a lot of problems because it was peer-to-peer. So have fun with that issue. They're just gonna be throwing bombs at me. Have some missiles. Ah, darn it. Story. Monster Hunter Stories. Isn't that a Pokemon one? Wow, did we literally just trade our bases? I think we traded our bases, and they actually got the... They won the trade. Wow, they really actually won that trade. Thank you. That. Let's just take care of this base. Oh, it always worries me when people actually jump to me and I'm so far in the base. What? Ah, darn it, had no chance on that one. Instead of hurting monsters, you find monster eggs and help them raise them. Yeah, so is the Pokemon one. I mean, I don't mean to demean it that quickly, even though Pokemon's actually a stupidly good game series. Like, if you ever want someone to get into, like, know why to play RPG, then hey, there's your game. I swear, if I actually lost that, I would've been... I should've stuck by and just... Wow, we are not gonna win this. We are not gonna win this at all. Yeah, I remember watching... God, when... I don't even remember... God, was it really a year and a half, if not longer? D. Yoshi, or I guess now known as Bless RNG, actually streamed that game in Japanese. He actually... I remember when I was able to stay up late nights, before I had a job. A terrible thing. I'm on a lose streak. This is horrible. This is absolutely terrible. I think if anything, it comes to like the monster raising elements, I kinda got burnt out. Although then again, I'm kinda treating Smash Brothers as my gacha game. Because I don't really have time to sit down and play it. So what I end up doing is, I pretty much have, I haven't collected all the spirits yet. What I have to actually do for the rest of the spirits are, I need to do the challenges, or the achievements. I need to go through the single player, or I guess, what do you call that? No, let's just call it the single player mode. Not adventure mode, but the, God, what do they call it? Classic mode. I need to go through the classic mode. And I think if I do that, I'll actually pretty much have everything. I think the only spirit I'm technically missing from the spirit board is actually Wispy Woods, and I need 2 of them. One to actually make another spirit. I think there's only one more spirit in the game I actually need to summon. I have everything else. But no, like, Monster Hunter's a solid game. How did we go from... Why are we still talking about Monster Hunter? Oh, right, because of Dauntless. It's non-pancake conversation. I need to actually get some... Man, I'm gonna make pancakes tomorrow. That is what we are doing. We are making pancakes tomorrow. In a long time. I deserve pancakes. It's a reward. Reward yourself with pancakes. Or some sort of cake item. Cupcakes, cake. Get a cake with buttercream frosting. Those are delicious. He's Waffle Defender. I'm so surprised I haven't seen anyone actually play the Dragon Marked by Death on the Switch. Like I said, that's a game I want to try. Ah. Okay, fine. I'll just bring up the rear. What? Oh, I just killed myself. Or not. Oh, this is terrible. I'll just stand where you were. That works, right? That's how this works. That's how this works. He got there quickly. Is there a sensor? Really? That doesn't claim it. Got him. I don't know what's happening here, but I don't know if we're winning or losing. We are doing average. As no one's claimed our side. This is how you lose matches. That. Ah, come on. Yes. Well, that was his fault. That was his fault, and he knows it. I don't know how to feel about that. The game you want to try is Resident Evil 2 Remake. The one thing I'm surprised about it, and this isn't, it's hard, this isn't a spoiler, it's a mechanical thing. Apparently the damage you do in the game with the knife is connected to the frame rate. So if you have a really low frame rate, you're doing no damage with the knife. You want to get Yokai Watch 3 today, but in order to download it, you need to get a better SD card for your 3DS. I'm still surprised we haven't gotten a new 3DS. Because I feel like they really gotta update the hardware on that thing. I've been using a 4GB micro SD card that came with the 3DS in order to download it and pretty much ooh, yeah, I would not delete everything off of your memory card. Honestly, how big can a 3DS actually take? Because you can easily get like a 128 or even a 256 actually for pretty cheap these days. Or at least a decent deal on sale. I mean, that's what I did. I just waited to get like a 256 for, man, that was actually, honestly, that was actually a stupidly good group of players to actually get paired up with. 32GB is the, really? That's the maximum for a 3DS? Is only 32 gigs? Actually, it kind of makes sense now that I think about it. That's what I think. It's like, if they could just make a new 3DS. It wouldn't make me buy one, because unfortunately my work, the place I work, doesn't allow that sort of thing. I kind of wish I had a... I actually had a place of employment where I could actually get away with playing games. It's very rare to actually find that type of employment, though. But, for a brief time, it was only part-time, though, unfortunately. Really? Like, for a brief time, I actually did have that type of it was an okay job. It was very basic of what they actually wanted you to do. But, they had no supervision or anything. It's like, here you go, we trust you. And you can do your job, and it's like... It was only until way later I finally decided, it's like, you know, I'm gonna play games. I've earned this. Oh no. I threw myself to the lion's den there. See, it makes me wonder, actually. It's like the Nintendo Switch could basically be your all-in-one handheld unit. And obviously they're not going to let it go because it's still a really good system. Yeah, no. It was worth using an ultimate on him. Ah, come on. In 3DS on its projected last legs. I don't know about that, actually. How are we losing? You know, don't answer that. I think I might know the answer to that. Ah, darn it. Oh, we had dualies. Taking your land. That wasn't... I know that wasn't gonna get us the victory, but still. It was a nice try. It was a nice try. It won't have the English cast. What's Persona Q2? Is that supposed to be like the newest Persona, or is that just like a remake of the original Persona? I love how like I'm getting any match I'm getting like the highest kill count. I'm losing. I don't know how to feel about that. I think, like, honestly, Splatoon 2 is actually a great game to play casually. Just simply because, like, they actually do the Splatfests. It gives you, like, always giving a person a reason to play the game. Like, making it a special event or reasons like, hey, get a lot of other people who want to actually play this game. Give people a reason to play. Aside from, like, the grind. Like, that's one of the downsides of, like, Splatoon's got a stupidly insane grind. Persona Q2 is another Etrian Odyssey game, but with Persona characters. Well, now I have to ask the question, what's Etrian Odyssey? There's a lot of games I have not played, which is really sad. Of course, it doesn't help, like, there's more and more games just being released. Apparently, Newton did. You can go ask him about that. Ask him if he likes pancakes, too. You might end up in a Bill Clinton... I did that. That just happened. Oh, no. Yeah, you take that. You take that, and you deserve it. I'm not afraid to walk on the glass. Oh my god, all the rain clouds. Well, they didn't say anything about rain. Actually, what do Inklings do when it rains? Aw, oh, come on. I just got there, too. That's the worst part. 51. Darn it. Did not expect that. Ooh, ink armor. Oh no. Have some missiles. Nah, he's gonna win that. Nitrogen Odyssey is a dungeon crawler. I love dungeon crawlers. Let's see. Hang on a second. I might need to focus for. I'm definitely gonna need to focus for a second. Oh, there's just too much. Oh, they're all there. We're actually in a bean camp situation. You're being camped. Oh, there's... I'm just running into everything. He better be... Nope, he's using this dualies. Where your adventure tasks with mapping out the labyrinth of Yggdrasil, you use the touchscreen to create a map. Wait, is it like one of those first-person dungeon crawlers where you're moving forward with like all 4 of your characters, like World of Zine? Wait, I just dated myself here. Do any of you actually know what World of Zine is? Okay, you do know what, so Might and Magic. No, you don't know what, oh. Okay, no, I did date myself there. An old man. Yeah, so was it, yeah, Might and Magic games. They're basically kind of what you're explaining. Except I guess they were like the Western version of your Etrian Odysseys. See, I'm not a huge fan of like the first-person dungeon crawlers where it's like you're looking down this long hallway, or you know, you're in this like somewhat open world, you know, where it's like, okay, left, right, turn right, then you go forward. I never really had fun with that. But on the inverse, though, something like... Yeah, it is the most fundamental example. It's not the it's actually a dungeon crawler game, actually, I did play. What is it? Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon. I think it was called, like, Chocobo Fables? Or Final Fantasy Fables? Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon. Like that, and a couple other of those... Really, guys? Alright, fine. I get my missiles before any of you. Oh, I do see the appeal in it, though. Like that, like being your own cartographer is something that'll never get old. I think for a lot of people, it'll just never get old. What am I doing here? Need to... I'm honestly impressed how quickly that guy got to me. At the same time, at least he died. Oh dear. Darn it. I got the other person. Never saw it coming. Oh man, that just reminded me of a Worm song. What? I hate the blow blobber. If it wasn't first-person shooter, I could easily see myself being like, oh, that sounds awesome. But I'm not that type of player. No! I want to live. Oh, this isn't good. Ah, darn it. The guy was on my left. Sounds like there's a lot of Etrian Odyssey games. Like, at least it's good to know that it's a very successful franchise. Darn it! I'm so bad with the rolling. Oh, that person might just pull him back for the brink there. Or not? I don't know how he's not. Okay, never mind. That guy did a great Hail Mary. Okay, how many Etrian Odyssey games are out there, then? Chocobo Mystery Dungeon is getting Switch Rank. Yeah, I know, that's actually... I don't know how to feel about it, because... it was an okay game. Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon was an okay game, and I felt like it was really brought down... because it really is a game meant for kids. Like, that is a dungeon crawler that's so fundamental, it's meant for children. Like, I could easily look at it and just say, like, that is a game for children. Using the Final Fantasy franchise. And yet, oddly enough, I think it actually also has Triple Triad. But no, Chocobo Mystery Dungeon getting a remake is actually, I consider it a good thing, because... it's still a good type of dungeon crawler that I think people will enjoy, because the only other type of that type of gameplay of dungeon crawlers I see are effectively getting kicked off gaming platforms, because what was it? Labyrinth of the Omega, I think it was called. Like, usually this like very visual novel, I guess you could say. I still think, like, the core gameplay of a dungeon crawler is something a lot of people actually will enjoy, or do enjoy. Thank goodness for the missiles. I think we're at the point where we're just basically trading bases here now. Oh dear. Yeah, I walked into that one. Sometimes you feel like you're the only person who played Etrian Odyssey 3. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, obviously you aren't. I mean, let's just be frank about that. You definitely aren't. But at the same time, I can definitely understand, like, out of the people you know, that is very much a possibility. Because, like I said, there's just too many games out there nowadays. It's that difficult to actually find, you know, find an actual solid group of people that play, you know, that play games that you do these days. Because there's just so many. Can't tell if there's actually an enemy there. There is. Damn it. Oh. Nope, never mind. There she is. Damn it. Damn it, Bubba. Probably, honestly, my big downfall in this game is I never super jump. Like, I need to super jump more in this game. And yet, the reason I don't... No, defend. Alright, I'll take that. I don't know if we won, because that was a stupidly good pushback. Or introduce a hot air balloon. That actually sounds like fun. See, another type of game I would like to actually play would be Rune Factory, because Harvest Moon as a game doesn't interest me too much, but at the same time, I can really see myself getting into a dungeon crawler / Harvest Moon game. Because I actually like simulation, but if it's just pure simulation, I get bored. Like, that's actually one of the reasons why I actually liked... I never actually got to own it, because obviously it was on Xbox. I never owned an Xbox, but... when my cousin owned... was it, Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball? That was a really good one. I actually do have Stardew Valley. I've never made the time to play it. Because the downside is, my entire time playing games... like, basically where I am in life, I have to decide on a couple of things. Either I could just sit down and accept where I am in my life and play games, which is unacceptable. Completely. I mean, really. It really, really is. And I could dedicate myself to playing those games. And I could probably actually catch up and have a lot of fun going through them. But I would overall, in my personal life, be extremely unhappy. Like, if you really want to know the truth, here's like, streaming is actually one of the... oh dear. Oh, I'm dead. I'm a dead man. Get out of my life! It's a waste of missiles. Can't tell if that was a good guy or bad guy there. It's actually a problem. No! Ah, oh, come on, I thought I could get away. No, I haven't tried Stardew Valley. I haven't played it yet. I probably should, because there's probably actually a lot of really good lessons I could actually learn from that type of game. Those are very, very thorough Waffle players. I'd almost be impressed if they didn't like Waffles so much. Damn it. At the last second to sweep up and snipe me. Oh no! They had armor. They all had armor. I was doomed. Ah, oh, damn it. Like, I want to play Rune Factory. I actually want to try Dokapon Kingdom. That is actually one... like, that and... what is it? Really? That actually killed me. I'm surprised. I literally just lost that from my team. The entire loss was my fault. You think the strangest Harvest Moon clone you played is a PlayStation 2 game called Innocent Life. Took place in the future where people were losing touch with the art of farming in favor of fast production technology. So you play as a scientist's son who's tasked with discovering the art of farming. That's actually kind of cool as a concept. Yeah, we got slaughtered. I never actually got to play Dragon Quest Builders. That also was somewhat interesting, but I'm not a Minecraft guy. Like, building an entire world piece by piece. I could never get into that sort of concept. I mean, I tried it. It was stupidly impressive, like, how much dedication people actually are able to put into that game. But I don't want to make that time sink for something like Minecraft. But yeah, that's like I said though. That's where I am currently in life. Is I could sit down and accept where I am and play games, but overall I'd be extremely unhappy. And I know I need to do a lot of work to try and catch up where I am in my life. On both, like, a professional level and personal level. Wow, he just... Okay. Whoa. That's a blaster if I ever saw one. No. No, you don't. How dare you? Trying to dive bomb me. I'm actually impressed this... Ah, darn it. Probably the sequel would get a... I could see that, honestly. There's actually a lot of good reasons why that would actually get a sequel. Really, guys? Oh, goodness. Oh, those are their guys. It's really bad. What? There's still someone behind us. We are so dead. This is bad. This is horrible. This is beyond bad. Oh my god, okay, that's just an insult. That's just insulting. That's the other problem I have with this game, is I am so bad at aiming that I have to actually use, How is... So, I'm really bad at aiming. When I say aiming, I mean, like, your actual speed of your reticle moving. Wow, we are just actually camped. We are actually camped here. That's amazing. We are actually camped. We got annihilated. I don't know who those people are, but Jesus Christ. Yeah, no. I was trying so hard to actually try and get behind them, but they stopped me every single time. You know, this actually be a good time to actually show why I'm never gonna be good at this game. And why I just like playing this game casually. Because one of the downsides, because you're playing this game with a controller, and this would even affect me if I was playing with a mouse and keyboard, is... The full title's Innocent Life of Futuristic Harvest Moon. Wow. So, I just want to show something real quick. And it has to do with the basic controls of this game. So, I just pressed the wrong button, didn't I? I did. Oh no, I could have accessed it from there. Damn it. So you have the options here. So you have TV mode, handheld mode. My sensitivity that I can handle is -5. So the default actually is motion controls, or actually your default. So let's put it to 0. This goes stupid fast. And just for reference here, let's up it to 5. This is how, like, the pros play. Look how quick this can go. That is quick. Here's what I've been playing with. The affectionate training wheels. As why I don't actually get into shooters. Kind of a big difference. And that's actually one of the reasons why I don't get into shooters. Is because a lot of them are twitch and reaction based. I have good reaction, but I don't have good twitch reflexes. That difference of speed really makes and breaks a lot of basically makes and breaks the pros. Like, those pros are playing at the highest sensitivity, usually, because the moment they actually need to turn around, they can. And it's the same thing with, like, you know, up to the pro scene, or even the exhibitionist scene, where it's like, ninja. What are you talking about? Do you have a good Twitch? I have a Twitch channel. There are people actually watching me. I don't have to hire bots. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a second. There are two... You know, actually, that's one of the funny parts, actually. There are still some very notable Twitch streamers that actually were known for botting, and yet they still actually are... They still have a platform on the platform. It's kind of bad. It's bad, but it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, they cheated, and they got a viewership and a partnership. Oh dear. Thank you. But because they cheated, they actually got the viewership. Have some bombs. Damn it. Well, I'm gonna have to let him do the damage he's gonna do. Exactly, yes. Exactly, Wayward. That is exactly it, Wayward. And this is like, we're going back, like, Twitch in, God knows how long, 2012 maybe? Maybe earlier? So we're going way back. No, so there's different types of bots. There's view bots, which artificially increase your, obviously, your view. Oh, can't do that. They're pulling the same shenanigans we are. Ooh, close. Just as I ran out of ink. Don't help me. Go fight. Go fight the good fight. Dang it. No, the bubbles! Oh yeah, no, if you actually, there's a lot of really, really old Twitch streamers. Like, basically, they're so old they were on Justin.tv. Hell, I had a Justin TV account. How did I lose that? I lost that for my team. There was... Yeah, we lost that. Like Cthulhu the Third, although how's it going, Darkest Tempest? Cthulhu the Third, he was actually an original Justin.tv streamer. And just to put this in a frame of reference, if you want a decent quality stream, you want at the very least 5 megabytes upload. Back in the day, your average household had 1 megabit per second upload. 1. You were not able to stream at all. There were very few houses that actually gave internet to let you actually stream. Also, the reason we're leaving is we're washing shirts and changing clothes. Let's wash a shirt. Scrub my t-shirt. So yeah, Cthulhu the Third was back, way back when. But he never actually... He never took off. Or he never actually... Well, he never really tried to take off, that was the other thing. But honestly, if you ever watch him, he still streams to this day, actually. Cthulhu the Third. Still a really awesome, chill stream to always watch. And he always plays, like, NES games, Genesis, you know, the retro games. And he's stupidly good at them. Not, like, speedrunner good, but he's still really good at them. But yeah, there's a lot of people who really don't understand how much Twitch has actually changed over the years. For better and for worse, of course. There's always downsides. Like, it's really sad, actually. I heard just of late, Blizzard, or Activision, is going to be cutting a lot of jobs, which is also going to affect Blizzard. And it's really interesting to see how Blizzard has changed over the years. Like, a lot of companies basically have changed over these because the founders have left. Founders are gone, they're no longer around, they moved on to, what they think are bigger and better things. And for them, on a personal level, it probably is. But it's interesting to see, like, some people who've been working for at a company for, like, 8-9 years or something. Come on, if I lose that, I'll be very disappointed in myself. Yep. With Bungie jumping ship? No, I don't think so. No, I think if something like that was probably planned long in advance. I think if anything, like, if there's job cuts for Activision, then it has to, you want to check the profit statement. That person's got it. Okay, no, he's using, how did I die from a splatter shot? That was only, like, 2 hits. It takes 3 hits to kill with a splatter shot. Feel robbed. And violated. It's like they took a waffle iron to my head. That's some horrible imagery there. I have to say the other W word. Darn it. Oh, no wonder why. There was a person with a splatter scope the entire time. What? No, no, blaster, no blaster. Don't blast me. Bungie jumping ship. Probably wasn't as big of an impact as they would think. If there's anything that probably actually made a bigger impact, it would be how many, like, what their numbers actually were. No! I keep putting myself in terrible situation after terrible situation. And all I'm trying to do... Please have me be up there, thank you. Okay, good. I think we won that one. Nah, but bungee jumping ship... Like... If anything, technically it saved them money. Because they no longer have to actually pay them as employees anymore. The downside, of course, is... You know, they really only had an upswing. When you have a company leave your development house. Because then you're not responsible for all of their overhead. Like, all your... financial planning and managerial accounting. It's like, okay, great, they developed the game for us. We're the ones who made the profit from it. And now they want to go solo? Okay. We don't have to pay them anymore. We don't have to worry about their overhead. We don't have to worry about giving them insurance anymore. That's if anything, like a net positive. That is actually literally having your cake and eating it too. It sucks for, like, if you're, say you're a shareholder or a future investor, yeah, you'd be worried about it. But always remember, when it comes to trying to... If you ever hear there's a reason why they're cutting jobs, it's kind of like with the way they're trying to save money. So they can actually report that they're profitable. So in other words, they expanded so much that there's too much overhead. So you can see, take a look at like what their financial statements are. And see like how actually good they were doing as a company. Wow, they just... Oh, they went for the blitz. Okay. They went for the blitz play. I just really hope they don't have a, Oh, that's not good. Oh! Oh no! That's just mean. I'm not even seeing a, That... I do not know who this team is, but they are stupidly good at this game. If we get, like, a wipeout, then we might actually stand a chance, but these guys are constantly... are able to super jump to our location. No! Damn it, I was wondering about that. It would have been awesome if you could actually do that jump over. Oh no, a coordinated team in Shifty Station will get you everywhere. I can't believe... Well, I should believe, actually. Nope. Damn it, stupid Octobrush. Just spam the button, and you'll win. Yeah, as people finally get into the swing of things, they understand what the tempo is for these maps. It usually is actually in your better interest to actually be a stupidly aggressive player. You're absolutely right, Darkest Tempest. Like, it's interesting to actually know that there is a competitive scene of playing Splatoon. Because at its core, no matter how the cosmetics of it is, this one is more like a ranked battle. I actually didn't mind ranked. I got up to like the A minuses, and then it was at that point, it's like, I kind of got tired of playing them. I think the only one I did terrible at was the, capture the base. Like, you had to actually, like, the moving base one. I always did terrible at that. But I always had fun with it. But that's the other reason. It's like, at least with the Splatfest, I know it's like, hey, great, there's gonna be a bunch of solo players like myself. They're gonna be playing. And chances are they're probably gonna be average, just like me. Once I got up to, like, the A minuses, like, I could tell that I was playing against people who really knew the tempo of each map. And how to aim, and most likely had a higher aiming speed than I do. Because I have the lowest aiming speed, because I cannot hit anyone in this game worth a damn. Give me a mouse and keyboard, and I could probably do a lot better, but we're using a controller. So, what can you do? Yeah, like, and the only reason why I just stay in the back lines of it is usually I try and play like an anchor. So it's like, I'm hoping people will actually super jump to me. I'm hoping people will. I'm not gonna win that one. Okay, I have no idea what's going on here. Plus, there's a lot of people who just never ink anything. I think this match is a perfect example of that. Nope, that armor... I don't know how he actually got me, but okay. Good shot. Oh. That's just being mean. What? What? Ah, I'm losing to Aerospray players. This is not good. What? Ah, oh, come on, I just got my super back. Oh, come on, what is he using, a bucket? No, he's using a roller. I can't believe that's happening. Okay, these guys are too good for their own good. That was a slaughter. Act? Ooh, no. No, that can't be. Nope, they did. Yeah, they didn't splat their own side. They didn't splat their own side. It's always victories like those that make me laugh. Like, look at that. They killed us like 10 times over. Killed us 10 times over, and they still lost. Alright. I think that's gonna do it for me tonight. I'm gonna just max out the pancake champion on my own time here. Probably finish it off, actually, now when I have the chance. But for now, though, this is my usual sign-off time here. So, I don't know. Get away from me, you waffle player. It's neutral ground. I'll accept it. So, let me give you the rundown here. Some people who are streaming here. First off is New York Video Game Freak. If you ever want to know anything about music, actually, you definitely want to watch New York Video Game stream. He's actually streaming the newest Battle Royale, actually, developed by Respawn. It's Apex Legends. I don't know if you need Origin to play it, though. So that's actually going to be a thing. You also have Exposure. He's actually streaming Dota 2. God, a classic. I could tell you tons of stories about playing Dota and MOBA games. But he's playing Dota 2. He's most likely doing his Friday night with friends. Then, of course, there is Budameds. He's actually playing with one of his friends, apparently in real life. And the last thing I saw him doing was playing as 2 Roys against 6 Ganondorfs. He's doing something incredibly stupid. So if you want to support stupidity, you can go watch Budameds. As for me, though, I'm going to give a host to Exposure. You guys, have yourselves a good night. Have yourselves a good weekend. And remember, regardless of what happens at the Splatfest, pancakes are better than waffles. Until then, take care.